Rihanna, what you tell me?
I told you 4 times to hear me, and you was in that room.
What room?
And there's even some people in the comments section like, oh my God, that's so funny, ha ha ha, and laughing emojis and stuff. I'm just thinking, I don't think it's cute at all at this age, but let's just go with that. Okay, at this age, ha ha ha, it's funny, right? Now, look at that little boy at 16 years old.
Is it funny?
Look at the same at him at 21. How about her? Look at the little girl, a 16-year-old girl acting like that. Look at look at her being a 21-year-old woman behaving like that. Is it still cute? Is it cute that the little boy? Is it still cute?
Again, I was trying to find some holiday earrings at the store, and I don't know what's wrong with people, but the Christmas holiday is just a non-existent at Walmart, Myers, and all these other companies. There's like, remember we used to go to the grocery store and they were decorated. Even the price of oranges and the price of produce had like pretty chalk and had holly.
They don't do that
It's just like a completely regular day. There's like no Christmas trees.
Kara, we were at the store today. Kara said,
I'm offended.
Kara said, I'm offended. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think you should entertain me.
Yeah.
Why I'm spending $300 on groceries.
I know. I know. Yeah. And remember they used to have the Coca-Cola cans?
Yeah.
Remember that? It was shaped like a
Christmas tree.
They don't do that
That's
anymore.
what I'm saying. Remember how they would have like a chalkboard and and it would have in Christmas like colors chalk. They would tell how much things cost by it and have like little hollies. You see snowmen.
They don't do that
or
anymore.
like the paint can. Or not the paint can, like the spray can that you could frost the front windows and stuff. Like they don't do that anymore. It's like, I know they have the money because our total. Yeah. And we're just one customer.
All right, we got sent a video. We actually got sent this video. Sent the video we're looking at, you guys. From a girl named Kami. It's either Cami or Kami. Sorry for messing up her name. Anyway, I remember seeing this little boy though before. Hold on, but I didn't watch that. All right.
You the other girl. You the mama. So, we have a girl. We have a girl. Mama, daddy. I'm grown. I'm a daddy. I'm grown.
Stop hitting your chest. You're making a radio.
You think you tough? That's how you gonna do it. That's how you gonna do it.
Oh, the other picture. It's not cute.
Yeah. That's what you get, dummy. I was on top of you, so how you gonna tell me?
You didn't tell me nothing, Rihanna. What you tell me?
I told you 4 times to hear me, and you was in that room.
What room? Wait, Brianna. Wait, you told me that?
Yes, you was in this room.
No, I was not.
Yes, you was.
No.
You cut the light on or nothing you can't do.
I'm sorry. You accept my apology?
No sorry. Don't talk to me like that. Ain't no sorry.
She's heard every adult in her life talk like this, and that little boy has.
Same thing.
They are just imitating it. Let me just watch the rest of it. It's really sad on so many levels.
Even though you can't do nothing what I say. If you hear me, if you talk to me, you don't listen. So I want to go in that room. I said you're not going nowhere. You was standing in the living room.
So you want to go in the living room right now?
Yes.
I'm sorry. No.
And they're laughing.
That's not funny. I'm not playing.
I'm sorry. You gonna beat?
That's why you don't.
I don't listen?
Why are you talking to me like that then?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Stop screaming at me.
I'm not screaming at you.
You are. Ain't nothing talking to me. I'm screaming at you anyway.
Okay. Bye, Brianna.
Don't tell me goodbye. I'm standing here.
I love you, Rihanna.
Oh no, you don't love me. You don't love nobody. You love your own self. Somebody love you.
Probably
And
never
so,
met her. Talk like that.
you don't tell nobody.
her father.
You so
Talk to men like
fast, little ugly stuff.
No.
Bye. Get out.
Okay. So,
so again,
Kami, so, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, but so
Okay.
again, you have to have a license to drive a car.
Mhm.
You have to have a license
You do.
to own something, to own businesses. I mean, they put you through everything to get approved for a loan. But anybody can be a parent.
Anybody.
Any loser out here that can push out a child.
That's not
You
cute.
know what I mean?
Kami said, she sent us this and she said thoughts, right, on that.
So that's a single mother in the making, by the way. Because
Right.
no man is going to hear. They think that's cute now, and whoever that guy is, he has no idea what he's doing to that little girl. He's setting her up to be alone, and because she's just going to get worse because she thinks this is cute, and people are giving her a platform.
I don't even think it's cute at this age. And I know that a lot of people, when they see these things, they go, oh my gosh, she's so sassy, or that little boy is just so, he's being a thug. And he's a little boy, and he's not a thug.
She's gonna make his way to jail.
Yeah, this is what they're. These two kids. These two kids could turn out to be the president of the United States. They could be doctors. They could be lawyers. They could be anything that they want to be in life. Like they could be on the road to success as we speak, right? But what do you think? What are the odds?
How many men are gonna stand in line to date her? How many kids do you think she's going to have by different men because they can't stand being around her too long? You know what I mean?
Like,
how many times is that little boy's attitude going to get him to hold up a store?
It's not, although the kids that behave like this, although that they can change, right? And anything can happen in life, we understand that. But the truth is that the odds are that they are going to turn out like their parents. They're just getting started really early, and they have a bunch of adults around them egging this on and laughing at it. There's even some people in the comments section like, oh my god, that's so funny, ha ha ha, and laughing emojis and stuff. I'm just thinking, I don't think it's cute at all at this age, but let's just go with that. Okay, at this age, ha ha ha, it's funny, right? Now, look at that little boy at 16 years old.
Is it funny?
Look at the same at him at 21. How about her? Look at the little girl, a 16-year-old girl acting like that. Look at her being a 21-year-old woman behaving like that. Is it still cute? Is it cute that the little boy? Is it still cute? He's 16? No.
And what's funny is that the reason why they probably won't change is because one, they're given a platform to act this way. But two, as you get older, the older you get, things become second nature to you.
I know.
There were things that I did when I was a kid that I still kind of do now, just because I've been doing
it like a sponge. She's like sponge.
Yeah, and some things just become habit. So for her, when let some guy talk to her, her natural reaction is to go into this tirade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's going to go when she's 7, 8. When teachers try to discipline her and then she's all in their face. You know what I mean? What happens when she, gets too loud and someone calls the police and she talks to a cop like that?
Yeah.
What happens when that little boy, you know what I mean? What happens to that little boy when a cop pulls him over?
And when you see at the end of so I noticed that the little boy at some point in there, he's holding a drink, like a juice or something, but then he's drinking it like it's alcohol. Like he's imitating what he's probably seen the men in his life do. And so he's drinking it like it's, like he's drinking a 40. You can tell he's just...
I mean, his pants are off his ass.
Yeah, he's imitating everybody that he's seen around him, and it's just I feel it's really sad.
We're training kids to not have self-responsibility, just trying to make them cute.
You're not giving them a chance.
You know how many
though.
times I see women like this all the time.
Okay.
I see. I mean, I'm not even playing. I'm talking about just as recent as last week. You know what I mean? Just seeing women who have short fuses and they fight each other. One girl got cut up with a box cutter. You know what I mean? These are girls who have been like this since they were young because they grew up around people, adults that act like this. They have short tempers. They're over emotional. Men who walk around pushing and slapping women on trains. And remember that guy that slapped that white lady? The blackness, I don't know if you can find it, but slapped this white woman on a train in New York. He just slapped her. He didn't even know her. They just had a little back and forth, and he walks up to her and slaps her like twice.
And nobody around, no man around
to do anything. But the thing is, who raised you?
Who raised you?
You see what I'm saying? Like at one point, he was a little boy.
And this is what happens.
People don't realize that kids grow up. You know what I mean? There are Instagram pictures of little girls that are dressed like little adult women. They've got like this little baby hair that's extra cute. They're wearing belly shirts and cleavage shirts, and they have no body because they're little. And you can tell, and they've got these like split screen, 3 different pictures of them
I've seen
dressed
those.
in like adult baby clothes. And so people don't really understand.
Oh, they'd be like my mini me, and they'd be dressed the same. Like,
You know what I
no.
mean? You know, there used to be a time when women, when children had a place. You know what I mean? You talk when I talk to you. And if you have something to say, you're going to talk with a better attitude, or we're not going to talk.
Right.
You're not going to yell at me. You're not going to walk around here sassy. That's not cute. That's really obnoxious. You know what I mean? And you're going to do things that I asked you to do because I am the parent. You're not going to be like me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there are things that I can do because I'm a grown up. And there's things like my mom. My mother did things because she was a grown up and because I was a child. And she always made sure that, you know, like it's like drinking. I saw my mother have a glass of wine growing up. Doesn't mean I'm supposed to.
Right.
But there are people who just kind of think
we're raising disrespectful children.
We are.
Yeah. And those kids are going to grow up to be, you know, the adult in the world. They're going to be adult in the world behaving like this. And when I see this, it's disheartening.
To me, it's child abuse.
Yeah,
this is a form of child abuse
because
when you expose your child to this type of attitude, you expose them to what could potentially be the death of them. Because if a little boy grows up to be 16 years old and talks to a cop like that, or some other guy on the street, that's just in a bad attitude too, he can get killed simply because of his attitude, from not being able to walk away and not feel like a real man. He had just, you know, get into a big argument. You know, I mean, the same thing with this little girl. One day something's going to happen. Is going to have to sober them, or they're going to find time in jail, or she's going to be some single mother of 3 or 4 children by 4 different men.
Right.
You know what I mean? I hate saying that, but she's not given a chance to be anything else.
That's what I'm saying. Like these 2 specific children, they could turn out to be something really great. I don't know how old these videos are, you know, and wonderful. They can be anything they want to be at this, you know, but the odds that they are is what the sad part is that the odds are, we all know that that's probably not going to be the road that they're going to take. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be, kids want to be like their parent. So, you know what I mean? They want to be like their parent at that age. And then they get a little older and realize that they see their parent wasn't a good parent. Then they try to veer off from that. But you are like, to raise a child like that is a form of child abuse. Because you're just allowing this behavior to happen. You're producing a menace to society. Yeah, a person who's going to be a harm to society, possibly. You know? And it's like, it just makes me, it's sad. I get sad.
I get angry.
I get more angry, you know,
because for someone who would love to be a mother, and I take motherhood seriously, that's why I'm not one yet. Yeah. Because I want my child to have way better than I ever did. And I had a pretty good childhood. Yeah. But I want my child to have more than that. I think every parent wants their kid to have a lot more than they ever did. When I see stuff like this, it angers me as someone who would love to have been a mother, to see these people who are blessed with children. I know. And to act like this. Yeah. It really angers me. You know what I mean? You know, my mom was watching these videos that used to go viral a lot, where little kids would do something really bad, like put paste all over their body, or get in the peanut butter jar and get it all over. And then the parent would come in with the thing, and my mother would be like, see, this is not something you videotape to make this kid think this is okay. Because just so you can go viral.
This is the disciplinarian section of this. And for them to apply the camera makes it entertaining.
Right. And by the way, that video of that little boy is old. I've seen that before.
I think I've seen that too.
So that little boy's now older. Yeah. Probably preteen. Yeah. Probably 12 or something now. And, you know,
I've seen that video too. Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, there was this videos that make you feel better that should go viral don't stay viral for very long. But there was this video of this little black girl that was, I guess she does this every day, but the mom, I don't know if the parents were together or not. I don't think that they were, but maybe they were. But every single time she saw her dad coming, she would jump up and down. She could just see him in the window. Right. She could hear him come up. They lived in an apartment complex, and she could see him driving up. And this makes me feel good because, first of all, saying this is that they're black, and they're not rich blacks. Yeah, they were just regular black people. So you know what I mean. So when people always say people who have not a lot of money raise their kids wrong, it's not true. But the little girl, she sees her dad and she's jumping up and down. She's literally jumping out of her skin to see her father. And that makes me happy. Being a girl who wasn't raised with her father.
Yeah,
It makes
I
me
like
happy to
that.
see that. You know what I mean? That little girl's going to have a good feeling about men. And her mother is allowing her to have those feelings. And she took that video. And that video should be going by. As soon as he opened the door, she just melted in his arms. And I'm thinking, this is what we need to show.
Right.
We need to show real families.
Right.
People, even if they're not together, they're doing it right.
I feel like I feel like these parents are raising a statistic.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like these are statistic kids. And I don't want that. I don't want that for them. But I don't, like, I see adults like this. And I know that they were kids like this. You know what I mean? I know that once upon a time they were once children that behaved like this. So they're just really just mimicking what their parents are doing or the people around them. You know, and it's I don't know why. I don't know how it is that people can spit out children like this, and then think that this type, and turn them into this kind of these beautiful. These kids are both very cute. You're not allowing this child to be a child.
Yeah.
You're getting off on them being funny in this type of behavior. You know what I mean? Like, it's just self-serving, and it's just something about it is just
Get a life. I mean, really, get a life.
disappointing. I can't even think of the proper word for it, but it is just really angers me because there are people out here who
It angers me just as much as watching a cleanse member
It just-
raise
it
those kids
pisses
and
me off,
having a baby
Yeah.
a baby white child in one of those Klan uniforms where the kids have absolutely no idea what they're wearing.
Yeah.
But they're being made to spit out hate.
It's like,
say,
what?
Say you hate
Yeah.
them. Say you hate them. You know what I mean? Those kids have no idea why they're even doing
They're
it.
just
It makes-
doing it.
That makes me just as angry as
what I
watching
think of
these
these
black
two.
people act like this.
And hearing all the see all those and the little boys. Well, actually, in both situations, there's the parent laughing in the background, or the somebody that they know is laughing in the background, egging them on to be more of this. And he walks away, you know, I'm like a thug.
And when her
It's
son
just,
gets
you know.
killed in a drive-by or a drug deal or something,
Yeah.
she'll be the first one. My baby,
Yeah.
I can't believe my child is gone. You know,
Well, you
Really?
you're actively trying to raise a thug. What did you want to happen? I don't
sorry,
understand.
but it's like people don't stereotype. But what I'm doing is calling out behavior
Yeah.
because this is where you can get it. This little boy has time to change.
Right, that's
He's
my point.
He's a little boy. Which means there's very few things he can do that physically he can't. Because once he becomes a teenager, he physically will trump you.
Yeah.
You can't wait till a little boy is gotten his muscle mass in and his puberty and his adrenaline going and his testosterone, you know, going. And now you want to be a mother that tells him to stop. He will kill you.
Well, and then it's like Denzel Washington said, you know, once the system's got them,
Yeah.
it's too late.
What is that?
And
Little
they're raised-
dummies?
Yeah, it's like once the system's got these, so you're gonna raise this child to like mimicking being a thug, and then just become one, and then things are gonna happen where they get arrested, and then the system's got them.
Yeah.
And so here we go.
I say the same
You
thing
know?
Denzel Washington said. Where's his father?
Where's his father?
Where's his father? Because if this little boy has a father that actually wanted him to be something, he would snatch him up right away.
Yeah.
He would try to get custody. He would do something to keep his son from becoming some sort of statistic. But a lot of these little boys don't have fathers, and if they do have fathers, they have men who act just like them.
Yeah. But I feel,
You know what I mean?
bad
Like
for
that's
her.
what I'm saying. Like that little girl's gonna have a hard time falling in love
Yeah.
because she doesn't understand that it is actually her
And
that's
it's-
the problem.
yeah.
And so the same thing's on the boy. If he goes to jail, he won't really get it because his whole life he's been this way. And it never sent him in jail until he was old enough to now be in the real prison population.
That's what I'm saying. Once the
And so-
system got him, it's over. Once the system's got your kid,
But you know what makes
That's
me
it.
more mad? This is what makes me even more mad is the fact that the powers that be that run our country, the people who are the overlords of the social media contents, whether it be TikTok, Twitter, they won't demonetize that.
No.
They won't pull that video off. They won't. They will pull the video off. You start talking about politics. Megan McGlover that talked about Joe Biden. She made a good point about mandates. Pulled her right off.
Yeah.
They got rid of her whole for saying that
Yeah.
about being mad about mandates and the way Joe Biden handled it. They took her whole TikTok video off. but they let something like this
Go on. Yeah.
Because they really want us to be a society full of lunatics, losers, and mental heads.
They want to make sure we stay ignorant. And
they don't want a lot of people to have class and a lot of people have class and solid mental in a solid mental state. People who are critical thinking, people who are in love and married. Because when you're married and you're in love and you're in a happy relationship, you think better.
They want to have
they want you to be in broken homes where all you're mad at is each other and tear each other down.
I think they just want like a more of a dumbed down society. And I remember looking at the comments in that video, and there's a lot of bad comments towards the parents, right? But then there were more laughing emojis
because they think it's cute.
And this is what they want us to do. They want us to laugh.
You have to deal with him as an adult.
And so I'm like, this is not funny. When he gets older, like now I hate it now, but I'm just saying that when he turns 16, 18, 20, whatever, is it cute still?
Or is it scary now?
Or is it now scary?
You can't give kids an outlet to act like this just so you can go viral. Yeah. Everybody thinks your kid is cute because believe me, the general public might think that's cute now, but when your little boy is 17 years old and he's talking like that to a woman or talking like that to a cop or talking like to his employer,
not cute anymore.
Not cute anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
And you know what's going to happen is you better blame yourself when he goes to jail.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If all you ever been around are loudmouth women or thuggy men, that is a part of abuse because you're setting your kids up to fail.
Yeah.
With attitude alone, not even school. Like attitude alone is going to have them fail. You can be the smartest person in the world, but if nobody wants to be around you, nobody will hire you.
Yeah. These kids are going to get older, and these are just two.
These are just two. There's many more.
There's just two, but there's so many more, and society. They're going to be placed in society as they get older, and think that they're going to be accepted.
And we're only talking about black children because these are two black kids, but this is white kids.
Yeah,
Hispanic kids. This has nothing to do with race. This is what happens when certain parents get the joy and privilege.
Yeah,
and I call it a privilege because it is to be able to raise raise a human being.
Yeah,
and to be an adult. You know what I mean? And you get that. Right. God gives you that sort of privilege to put someone's life in your hands, and this is what you do with it.
Yeah. But on a brighter note, Merry Christmas, because this is going up on Friday.
Yep.
So tomorrow's Christmas.
What's Christmas?
On Saturday.
On Saturday?
I think it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas to you guys, and
I would say Happy New Year, but we will see you before that.
All right, well, Merry Christmas, you guys, and everybody enjoy your weekend. Bye.